2 days ago, I shared the story of the Black woman farmer and everything that she's going through with her neighbors and how her neighbors have been targeting her. She set up a GoFundMe because she hadn't been able to go to the farmers markets over the summer, and now the farmers markets are about to close. I will attach her story that I did 2 days ago at the tail end of this. But I am just so happy to see how people have shown up for this woman. I'm so ecstatic because when I first opened up her GoFundMe, she had $400. Now she's over $7,400 at the time that I made this. So I am so stoked for people in our community showing up for this woman, because if she can't sell everything, if she can't make this money before wintertime, she's going to be screwed going into the spring. She posted an update on her GoFundMe. She said, "Evening, friends. I received multiple texts and emails urging me to read the comments of encouragement left for me. I was a bit busy with the homestead and didn't get a chance until now. First, I'd like to thank all of you for your extreme kindness and generosity. Second, I'm overwhelmed by the generous offerings I've been given. Because of you, I'll have a fresh start for the spring season and hopefully for the summer market of 2026. I'm so happy for her. I fell into anxiety and a mild depression with my situation, but seeing the outpour of love from you has given me new hope. Many blessings to you all from our family." Every time I opened up her GoFundMe, I felt so happy for her. Um, words can't express, how I feel that we have a community that can surround ourselves for people to help out. Now, she posted this last night. This morning, she sends me a text message and it's a bit serious. So this is the text message she sent me this morning. She said, "Last night, some people drove past my house and fired shots into the air. They are unraveling at a rapid speed. I'm going to the police to file a report on Monday. I don't think anything will happen because the police are usually a part of the mess. I'm so tired of the anti-Black hatred in this country. We're on the verge of something big happening, and all these folks are focusing on is little old me." And that is terrible. This is terrible because, yes, everybody is sitting up here struggling, but she is doing all of this basically on her own with her grit, and she's using her own bootstraps. She doesn't get any government funding or anything. She's doing this on her own, not causing an issue. But since she is a Black woman in America, she's having these issues because they don't want to see Black women succeed. All right, for the people that didn't see the video, I'm attaching it right here. You can go ahead and listen to her words. And like I said, I'm going to have her over on my YouTube platform sometime in early October so she can give us the rundown of what is going on in agriculture, in farming, and all of that, what's going on with the food supply. A few months ago, I was doing a series of videos. Well, this lady, the Black woman farmer, she's one of my Facebook friends. She jumped into my inbox and she was talking to me about what's going on with the food supply, the impending food shortages, how the pantries were going to be impacted. She was just letting me know the lay of the land so that I could give that information to you all. She did come onto my page. We had a couple of lives, we had some conversations, and people could ask questions in the comment section. And this was a few months ago. If you're interested to see the videos without having to search, I have a playlist over on my YouTube page. It's right here, Black Woman Farmer Sounds Alarm. You can go find that on my YouTube page. She is a Black farmer, and Black farmers don't get the same type of support that white farmers do. Let's just be real. But she encountered a situation here recently where her neighbors decided that they were going to be spiteful. So I'm just going to read part of her GoFundMe and then I'm going to attach the voice clips. She says, "Hi friends, we're a small generational family-run homestead that's always believed in hard work, community, and growing with care. We are permaculturalists and believe in making your environment work for you. We are dedicated to growing fresh greens, flavorful herbs, and raising happy, healthy poultry. Farming isn't just our livelihood, it's how we stay connected to the land and give back to our community." Here's the voice notes where she's explaining what happened and how she got to this point of asking for donations.
Hey Ash, it's me again, Black Woman Farmer. So it's been a while since we last spoke, and a lot has happened. During the summer season, when the farmer's market is at its peak, I was visited one morning early when I was out getting water for my ducks by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the Department of Animal Welfare. Her companion was from manure management. It was a team, and they came to see me because one of my neighbors, or maybe all of them, decided that they were going to file an official complaint against me and my homestead, that I am not properly disposing of my compost and that I am ill treating my animals. They questioned my permacultural practices, they questioned my knowledge as a farmer, and they questioned how I was properly disposing of my chicken manure. I was humiliated and I was completely taken aback and totally caught off guard. They made me give them a very detailed explanation, and I had to also put everything in writing, how I was doing my chicken compost, how it was being used, utilized, and what methods I had of using the compost for my vegetable garden. I was shocked at the level of spite and the level of just bitterness that I received from my neighbors. I didn't expect this from them, especially from someone who is growing food, especially from someone that they can get eggs from and they can get some meat from and they can have a salad or a loaf of bread. I never expected them to do this. I was investigated and they wanted to have full access to the property so that they can roam around and try to find something quote unquote wrong with my permacultural practices, but I did not give them access to the property. So I spoke to them at the front gate. I could tell that the gentleman that was with her did not want to be bothered at all by any of this. But he had to do his job and he had to follow through on the report. So when all of this was said and done, it just dawned on me that we live in a world where people are just hateful, just spiteful. I am not a big farm. My homestead is just the right size for my family and I to feed ourselves, and we do a farmer's market, and we do give to friends. I do sell eggs here and there, and we do whatever we have left over from the vegetable garden. I'll either donate it to a food pantry or I'll see if a restaurant in the area wants to purchase what we have. We are not a big commercial farm. We are a small family homestead. What this did, this investigation, was it really took a toll on me and my family, not just like mentally, but physically, because during the investigation, I was not at the farmer's market. And I suffered an incredible loss of income over the following months. So now it's almost October, and the farmers markets, especially up where I live, I'm in the northeastern region. The farmers markets are getting ready to officially close down their summer season right around Halloween, and I'm behind. I am behind on not just like revenue, but I'm behind on getting things that I need to prep my animal houses for the winter. So the reason why I contacted you is because one of my girlfriends told me that I should try a GoFundMe just to see if I could try to recoup some of my financial loss, not not being able to attend the farmers market, being under investigation, having to fill out the paperwork, and basically having to just suffer a loss of revenue just because of these people and them being so spiteful. So I would greatly appreciate if you could just put this out there with my link, and I would be very happy to accept any donation that your congregation has. Something that I would like to reiterate, especially from our first interview that we had together. The Black farming population, we were very strong once upon a time, and then over the years, because of unscrupulous practices and discrimination from the DOA, a lot of us ended up losing farms. We were promised 40 acres and a mule. We never received that. And even though we do have certain bodies out there and certain people out there like John Boyd who are trying to fight for small farms and small homesteads to get proper funding, it's still an uphill battle because the dominant society is still fighting us on getting any type of reparations, any type of monetary compensation. They don't even want us to get equipment. And I'm talking like the most basic equipment, like a rototiller. They don't even want us to get that. So it has been an uphill battle for us to feed ourselves, to be independent, to be self sufficient, to be self reliant, and to be able to feed our community.
And with the donations, this is what she plans on doing: obtaining seeds and bulbs for next season, buy soil, mushroom fertilizer, and blood meal, replant our greens and herbs, care for and maintain our tiny poultry operation, buy equipment for our homesteading needs, and to cover any fees to return to the farmers market full time. So, like she says, she's in the northeast of the country. They get actual winters up there. And so she needs to make sure that her chickens are taken care of and ready for the winter and all of that. So I am just putting this out here. If you want to see the playlist where she's talking about the food shortages that are impending and what you can do to ready yourself, and you haven't seen it because you're a new person to the network, please find the playlist over on my YouTube channel. This is real. We're already seeing the white farmers hand wringing because they're not getting their government grants. But black farmers don't get government grants anyway. They need, and that's the reason why she is putting this out here, because these people snatched away her way of making money. So donate if you can. Over on YouTube, the link will be in the description and the link will be in the comment section.